our elites, I don't think they want us to be religious. They want you to be in fear. They make religion look bad on TV. The number one thing I remember about religion from school was Islamophobia. We never went to a mosque and saw the good side of it. We learned about 9/11 in religion. Recently, I have really considered taking faith. In which religion, I don't know. I kind of don't like the idea of categorizing, striving to be the best version of yourself. Like, do you really need to join a club for that? Like, what happened to all the football fans that just enjoyed watching the sport before they became cultists to their club? We don't need to have fights over which one's best. Anyway, I'm going off track, but I believe that the media, they don't want you to be religious. I'm gonna quote Rockefeller, John D. Rockefeller. He says, "I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." In Rockefeller building in New York, they host NBC, other news outlets, and also media outlets like Jay-Z's record label, Rockefeller Records. Now, all I'm saying is that subconsciously their outlet can change how we think, and people are religious to the media. They wake up and they read the newspaper or go on their phone and see what is pushed in front of them. That is religion. That's what you do every day. It's your morning ritual. And they like it like that. Because if you see the terrible things that are happening across the world, you're more likely to be a bit fearful and be like grateful for your job or where you're at, and not push for greatness, but be more scared that you might lose what you've already got. Like, physically, it doesn't matter what you believe in. It won't make a difference to a flat earther walking down the street and someone who believes in the Big Bang Theory. But mentally, it does. The person who believes the Big Bang Theory truly believes that they are just a coincidence and that life is pretty meaningless because the universe is so vast and they are just a speck of dust. Where the man of God is thinking, my influence to everyone is so important. My universe is the people around me and the people I affect. I've got to be the best version of myself, and I will affect my universe in a positive light and bring more positivity to it. Who do you reckon has the most successful life? I reckon it's the man of God. And I want to do the same. Spirituality is very important. Up until I was 20, 25, I was obsessed with money and getting a good job and all this shit, but I've reached the height of financial comfort, and now I've realized it's not what I thought it was. There is so much more to life. I've already got my first hate comment in my last video, and I was quite happy to get that, to be fair. I feel like I've reached a milestone where someone's not happy with what I said. But my response to the guy that was like, oh, I'm just trying to get a job and live life, or I'm just trying to not be in poverty, or whatever it was. Lose someone you love and then tell me how much money is important then. Or find something in life and lose it and never be able to get it back. Money can't bring that back. But I appreciate it. Like, I'm obsessed with money too. I think we all have to be. It's the only way to have true freedom is to have wealth. And I've done a lot of research in how to maximize my wealth. And maybe I'll do a video on that one day, but my head's not in that space at the moment. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Right now, I'm just trying to get by every day. The winter here is shit. I can't do what I love. All this footage you're seeing is just me editing stuff from last summer. And it is the coldest time of the year in the UK, and I am not enjoying it. I love what I do, but unfortunately, I'm limited to when I can do it. Back to what I was talking about. More than ever, we are so influenced by what is on the internet, because it's everywhere. It's on your phone. It's bopping on your iPad. Even at school, you can't avoid it. The kids are just screaming 6, 7 because they've been programmed to do it because they think it's cool. You can't avoid it. Even if you went pure nomad, it's everywhere. And I truly believe that it's just a distraction from what really matters. When you were all told that that's crazy situation as a kid, like if you see a genie and you ask for 3 wishes. Like, I remember as a kid, it was just trying to get the most amount of money. It's fake. They print that shit every day. It really doesn't mean a thing. There's no value in it. Really, you should be wishing for like what you want to buy the money with. The dream house. Even if you want the Lamborghini, say the Lamborghini. Money ain't real. But that voice in your head every night, that voice is real. And I'm trying to control mine a bit better. Maybe I need to find faith in the Lord. Messi's religious. He's the best of all time. Need I say more? Fingers to the God and Maradona. Maybe one of each. But is it normal to be religious without actually going to the church? The media makes religion look bad in so many levels. I mean, everyone saw how they portrayed the Christians in the Olympic ceremony in Paris. The Last Supper with a load of gays. I mean, that is like spitting on Christianity. Any outbreak or revolution to like fight back at that, there was nothing. A part of me thinks that that's kind of like weak. Like, why is no one defending their religion after it's just been spit on? But maybe I'm seeing it at the wrong light. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'm the one with the bad mentality. I reckon that could be it. But yeah, I remember at school, it's kind of like, would you choose science or religion? The Bible or the Big Bang? That might have just been my outlook on life as a kid, absorbing everything people believed in. Like, pick one, pick a side. And of course, like, you've got some scientists that are still religious. And the Big Bang Theory was theorized by a priest in the 1800s. And he managed to get it right, apparently. Apparently, we've never seen a fault in his theory, which is a bit suspect if you ask me. But yeah, I truly believe that theory makes you mentally less able to be successful. Because if you truly believe you're just a speck of randomness and meaningless existence, and there's so many more life forms out there that are probably more advanced than us, then surely your outlook on life is pretty glum. It makes life seem pretty meaningless. Whereas if you're the religious type that believes you have an influence on your world that is around you, and your world is simply just the people you interact with, you have a drive to be the best version of yourself. And that is exactly what I want to do. One thing I am going to do is get an OG version of the Bible. One that states that fasting is the cure to all disease. Why not? And then I think maybe I'll be able to choose from there. Have a better outlook on it. That's going to be my challenge for the next couple of months. I don't know how long it takes to read a Bible, but hopefully it's interesting, because then I'll be a lot quicker. But I'm going to order one. I think it's called the King James Bible. But yeah, if anyone's having the same thoughts, like contemplating being religious, or maybe you used to be religious and you miss it or whatever, I want to know, like, what's it really like actually being a man of faith, not just, oh, my parents make me do it. I'd be interested to see what that's like. And I might do a like before and after of being a man of God and reading the Bible. Yeah, that'll be the part 2 to this video. All right. Love. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.